ранку, ребята. Welcome to the Ukrainian capital of Brazil that is called Prudentopolis. This is a region of Brazil that is supposed to have apparently 75% of the population have ethnic Ukrainian roots. There's supposed to be some people who still speak Ukrainian. They keep the culture and traditions alive in this city. So I am very excited and feel a little bit at home to visit this special place in the country, and especially at this crazy time that we are currently in. It feels really nice to be able to be in a community where Ukrainian traditions are still being preserved. So to kind of help me get the lay of the land, I reached out to the tourism board here in Prudentopolis and asked if they had, any guides that could show me around. So I hired my new friend Alex.
Hi, my name is Alex. I am a tour guide in Prudentopolis and city in Ukrainian, Brazil.
Yes. So Alex is going to be showing us around today. He even has a motorbike. He's going to be taking us around on a motorbike all around the city. And yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy this little tour of a piece of Ukraine here in Brazil. Welcome to Prudentopolis, a city in south-central Brazil with a population of about 50,000 people. I arrived here by bus from Iguazu Falls and could tell right away that there was something a little bit different about this city that did make me feel like I was actually back in Eastern Europe. Ukrainians began immigrating to Brazil in the late 1890s and were primarily settled in the state of Paraná, which is known for agriculture and has a landscape that's a bit more similar to Ukraine. It is said that there are over 600,000 Ukrainians who live in Brazil. It is the third largest diaspora of Ukrainians in the world. And while the majority of the people are second and third generation immigrants, so of course Portuguese would be their first language, there are still some people who speak Ukrainian. And while there are a lot of other cities where Ukrainians live, Prudentopolis really is the main place where a lot of the cultural traditions take place. They celebrate Ukrainian holidays. Easter is always a very big deal. And when you come here, you really do get a sense of strong cultural pride. All right, so this is the Igreja São Josafat. Is that how you say it, Josafat?
Yes.
Yeah?
First important symbol Ukrainian culture.
Okay, cool. Beautiful.
Ela não fala ucraniano.
E fala o quê?
Fala em inglês.
English, I don't speak English.
That's okay.
Inglês e russo.
Precisa saber russo. Deixa eu ver, sabes Hitler.
Oh, wow. Really is in Ukrainian?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. Любов'ю чистою палой. Любов'ю чистою палой. That's so cool. Very good. How are you?
Great, my good.
Thank you so much.
So special.
No, I'm Ukrainian. I was born in Kiev.
Okay.
But I've lived in Canada for 25
Me
years.
too, but
Oh,
only
really?
8 years in Toronto, Winnipeg.
Oh.
The last one was Winnipeg.
That's amazing.
12 years I am in Brazil, but Winnipeg I was working in Holy Family Nursing Home.
Wow.
Yeah.
So wait, where were you born? You were born
Brazilian.
in Brazil, and then
Yes.
you worked in Canada.
Canada 8
And then-
years. Four came to Brazil, and then went again,
Yeah.
and now I am forever here.
It was probably very cold.
We need more us here.
Yes.
Because there you have a volunteer program, you have a government that take care of people, and here we need more,
Helpers.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know if there's many Ukrainian immigrants that have come here, like to Brazil, like refugees?
Right now?
Yeah.
I heard some here in another city, but she knows better.
Yeah?
Вже маємо тут прибулі. Прибулі вже є.
Agora para a quarentena.
They went to another city, not too close, but they are in quarantine.
Yes. I heard in Curitiba there's also a lot of Ukrainians. It's like a bigger city.
They came. I saw in some report. I can read a lot about it. I have some.
Of course, it's difficult.
Making me so sick I can't sleep after.
Of course.
And then I am avoiding, only praying, and I can. Just broken.
Of course. Obrigada. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was so lovely to meet you. It was so lovely to meet you. We are in the backwoods. Alex actually has a very cool bike. He's going to get the key to this little church here on the side of the road. When I was looking at information about Prudentopolis, they were saying that in the city itself and in the surrounding area, there's supposed to be about 100 different churches, and most of them from the Ukrainian sort of denomination. So really amazing to see all of that history and culture still survive here. Yeah. Fantastic. It looks like we're the only guests today this afternoon. Because when I was actually looking at restaurants like right in Prudentopolis of, having Ukrainian foods and stuff, there wasn't a lot. A lot was just like Brazilian churrasco and stuff, but this particular place just outside of the city is supposed to have a lot of Ukrainian options. Буфет. Даже написан буфет. Hola. I did not think this was possible, guys. Borscht. I'm eating borscht here in Brazil. That is definitely not something that I thought would be happening on this trip. I am so excited. Alright guys, the moment of truth. Let's try this borscht here. It's pretty thick actually. Let's see. Interesting. Definitely different. It's definitely not like the traditional sort of Ukrainian style. There's something in the broth that has made it thicker, if that makes sense. But it's good. Very nice. Brazilian borscht. Yeah, never in my wildest dream, guys, did I think that I was gonna be in Brazil eating vareniki, chalupsi, kolbasa. This is just wild. Alex, what is your favorite Ukrainian food?
Vareniki.
Vareniki? With potato? batata, yeah? Batata.
And beans.
Oh, with beans they have them here. Oh, I've never tried that before. That's interesting.
Beans in Prudentopolis.
Ah, and so they put it inside the vareniki here. Okay, well that's different. Okay, cool. And last but not least, this is something. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I don't think I've ever had kutia, which is like a super, popular Ukrainian dish. I think it is just like barley, and they've got some raisins in here with milk. So this is my very first time eating kutia ever, and it's in Brazil. How strange. That's really nice. That's really good. Wow. Out of all the things that I ate here, from the borscht to the vareniki, chalupsi, this is my favorite, I think. This is absolutely delicious. Oh my god, I would totally eat this at home. So I'm at the top of the bell tower, and I don't know, do these work? Oh, it works! That's cool. Alright guys, I am at a Ukrainian dancing rehearsal. This is my new friend Andrei.
Yes, I'm here.
Andrei, could you tell me a little bit about how long the group has been dancing, and like if you guys perform different places?
Yes. The Selka group was founded a lot of years ago, 1958.
Wow.
The Selka is so old. He stopped your routine dance practice because the virus pandemic.
Yeah.
And the Selka is returning it was returning a month ago, more or less. The Selka is divided in three subgroups: child, teenagers, and adults.
Wow.
The Selka travel around Brazil, in four corners of Brazil, and visited USA once and Ukraine too.
That's so cool.
I guess the Selka is very, very famous. I danced in the Selka during 22 years. I spent my life here inside the Selka.
Here we start.
Veselka. Cool.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Wow. That is so cool.
Here we have many pictures. It's like a line of time.
Yeah.
From our trips, our shows in many states from Brazil.
Yeah.
When we was at Ukraine, we visited Virsky, Pirogovo Park.
Oh, that's awesome. That's just outside of Kiev. That's so cool.
Yeah. Here we have our we keep our customs.
Wow. That's wonderful.
Poltava, Volhynia, Zakarpatsky, Policia, Poltava, Hutsulchina, Hutsulchina too.
Wow.
Here are Kips customs.
Yeah. So do you guys get your costumes from Ukraine, or do you have them made here in Brazil?
The first ones, many things was taken from Ukraine.
Yeah.
And nowadays we make all our customs here.
Yeah.
We have some woman that made the bordados, vyshivanka, and all of the work to make the customs.
Yeah. That is so cool. Rick, thank you. Amazing. I love it. Perfect.
Gorgeous.
Ukrainian?
So gorgeous.
Today was just spectacular, friends. I have no other words for it. It was just such a joy to be able to see how Ukrainian culture is really still cherished here in Brazil, and to see the amazing effort that all the generations are making an effort to upkeep, like from the little kids who are doing Ukrainian dance, you know, to the lovely older nuns that we met today who also knew English, which was wild. But it was just so cool to see all of that today, and I feel so blessed that I was able to have Alex's help to arrange all of this, because it 100% would have been much more difficult for me to try and do all of this on my own. Now, having said all that, while today was absolutely amazing, there was a whole other side of it that I didn't mention in the moment, where literally as we were finishing up lunch, I get a text from my cousins who are in Lviv saying that there was a missile that hit something literally like 4 or 5 buildings down from them, and my heart just like broke, where I was so worried that it was going to be, you know, a continuous attack or something. We didn't know what they were trying to hit. We still technically, you know, don't know at this point, you know, what's going on, but it's just crazy because Lviv is supposed to be, you know, the safest part of Ukraine right now as far as big cities go, and there haven't been many attacks on it so far. To not only have that happen today, but have that happen like literally right close to where my cousins are, I don't have, you know, I don't have words for it right now. So, you know, that was the second part of my day where I was, you know, just praying that nothing else worse was going to happen, and thankfully at this point in time they're saying there were no civilian casualties, even though it did hit a residential house. Like, they're freaking hitting residential homes now in Lviv. So yeah, I'm just grateful that I guess it wasn't worse. So that was the other part of what was going on today. And as always, I'm going to have my fundraiser that I've been putting with all of my videos since the war started, a fundraiser for Razom for Ukraine that I hope we can reach $10,000 for in the next couple of months. And in the description of the video, I'm going to have some links to some smaller, more local charities in Ukraine if you prefer to donate to that kind of place instead of a larger sort of charity. Please check out both if you are able to, you know, support Ukraine at this time. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was definitely something a little different, and I'm really grateful that I was able to come here. A big thank you to my guide Alex and all the wonderful people here in Prudentopolis that have given me such a warm welcome. I have really enjoyed my time here. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, keep being your own kind of beautiful, and Slava Ukraina!